Bermuda Triangle makes people disappear. Bermuda Triangle, don't go too near, don't go too near. Looking at it from my angle, do you see why I'm so sad? Hey, Bermuda Triangle, very bad.
David!
No, you startled me.
Sorry, David, I was excited to see you. You're back.
I never left. David never left.
No, but you were living upstairs.
I was carrying out my security detail from the first floor of the premises.
But you were also avoiding me, weren't you?
Avoiding you? Why would David avoid you?
Well, I heard you talking to Sue about me, quite unfavourably.
I certainly hope you're not suggesting that David was talking about you behind your back.
That's exactly what I'm suggesting.
You wash your mouth out. David was talking about someone else. It's not always about you, Neil.
Okay, but I saw the last episode where you were in room 16 speaking to Sue before I found you in her office.
What are you talking about? You missed an episode.
Yeah, we didn't film enough in advance, so while I was on holiday there was a Friday where there wasn't an episode.
Correct. And you should have planned more in advance, Neil. Letting my fans down in such a way, I don't know if I'll be able to regain their trust.
Well, I'm sure you will. But then there was an episode on the Monday just been where you were furious with me. It was called David is Furious.
I don't know what you've been watching, Neil. A different channel? Or perhaps you're living in some kind of dream world. But David can assure you that David is not avoiding you, and David is not talking about you behind your back. Good grief, Neil. You're really not that important, and quite frankly, I think that this conversation is well and truly over.
So how did you get on with the security then, while I was away?
Like I said, I had to carry out my operations from the first floor of the premises, and there were some advantages to this, sure, but I had to return to ground zero to truly fulfill the security detail.
So what were the advantages then of being upstairs?
You shouldn't be sticking your sticky little beak in, Neil.
A soft spot on the danger man's head?
Where did you hear that? Who have you been speaking to?
I saw it in the last episode on Monday.
That's top secret. You shouldn't have been watching and listening, and that shouldn't have been filmed in the first place.
Well, is it true?
Yes, it's true. The danger man has a soft spot on his head like a baby, and you can see his pulse in it.
Right, and that's a weakness, is it?
It wants to be, yeah. I think I can hover a drone over it and intimidate him.
Hover a drone over his soft spot?
Yes! David will hover a drone over the danger man's soft spot in order to intimidate him. You silly little boy!
So is he a baby then?
Absolutely not. Yeah. No, he's just got a very youthful head.
Right. So you're back in the studio now?
Back in the engine room, yes, and I'd appreciate if you keep the noise down. I'd forgotten just how noisy you were.
I'm just talking to you, David.
Neil, you might as well scream down a megaphone. Where are your dynamics, boy?
David,
There you go again, bellowing in my ear. Good grief, Neil. Take a time out. David is busy anyhow.
And where's your blanket?
What blanket?
Your cuddle blanket.
What are you talking about?
The blanket you've been sitting and laying under in Sue's office.
I was undercover. It wasn't a cuddle blanket. It was a high-end piece of machinery. Yeah.
Right. And where's Emlyn?
Emlyn's old enough to do his own thing. I don't worry myself with him anymore. He'll be back when he wants something from his papa.
He's only a baby, isn't he?
Absolutely not. Yeah. No, He might have been before I did my 13 stretch, but he's a teenager now. In fact, he's old enough to drive.
David, you were not in jail for 13 years.
You wash your lying little mouth out. You wash it right out.
Well, I hope he's okay.
He takes after his papa. He doesn't need anyone. He makes his own way in this world.
Right. Well, I'll see you soon, David.
Neil,
Yeah?
can I please have £21?
What for?
David needs to buy some provisions, and he's got a bit of a cash flow problem.
But the problem being that you never have any.
Don't be so rude. Right, it's £25 now. Just leave it on the side. Or if I'm sleeping, just tuck it into my sweatshirt.
I didn't
Don't
agree.
argue, please. I won't hear of it. Now, tell me, have you seen the Danger Man?
No, and I'm off. I'll see you soon.
Yeah, see you soon. Love, David.